Hello everyone, welcome to Arpita Sharma classes. I am Arpita Sharma, your educator, and today we are going to start with the Hindu analysis. आप सभी का हार्दिक स्वागत है अर्पिता शर्मा क्लासेस में। मैं हूं अर्पिता शर्मा, आप सभी की एजुकेटर, और आज हम द हिंदू न्यूज़पेपर का एनालिसिस करने जा रहे हैं। आई होप आपने 8 अप्रैल का हिंदू एनालिसिस देख लिया है। आई होप दैट यू हैव studied and watched the session on 8th April 2020, the Hindu analysis. Now let us start with the Hindu analysis of 9th April 2020. Okay, the PDF of the classes are available on our Telegram channel. Class के PDF हमारे Telegram channel पे होते हैं, ठीक है? तो आप वहां जाके उसे डाउनलोड कर सकते हो. You can download it very easily. Okay. Let's start then without any delay. Start करें फटाफट से. चलो, let's start. Now before starting the analysis, here are some homework questions for all of you. Analysis start करने से पहले कुछ homework questions हैं जो आप सभी के लिए हैं. You have to solve them, practice them at home. First question is discuss the factors responsible for increasing marginalization of elderly owing to digital literacy. What needs to be done to overcome this challenge? This is a 250 words answer which is required in this question, 15 marks. Now here the question aims to analyze marginalization of elderly owing to lack of digital literacy. Digital literacy की कमी के कारण जितने भी बुजुर्ग लोग हैं उनको marginalize किया जाता है. तो उस सिचुएशन को आपको एनालाइज करना है. द आंसर मस्ट डिस्कस द फैक्टर्स रिस्पॉन्सिबल एंड सजेस्ट सॉल्यूशंस टू ओवरकम द सेम. ऐसा नहीं है सिर्फ डिस्कस करोगे, सॉल्यूशंस भी देने हैं. Here this is an all encompassing directive, that means discuss. The question says discuss, right? Over here question आपसे डिस्कस करने को कह रहा है. This means you have to debate on paper by going through the details of the issues concerned by examining each one of them. You have to give reasons for both for and against the arguments. आपको against the topic भी बताना है, argument के against भी बात करनी है और for में भी बात करनी है. Clear? Question number 2, trace the roots and evolution of classical music in India. This is a question of GS paper 1. Also identify the distinguishing features of Carnatic music. अब ऐसा नहीं है कि बस prelims के लिए पढ़ा art and culture और छोड़ दिया, mains के लिए भी पढ़ना होता है. Okay, so one must trace the roots and evolution of classical music in India and bring out the distinguishing features of Carnatic music. So here the structure of the answer will be, first you have to define music. In general, what is music? अब देखो यहाँ philosophical answer मत देना, ठीक है? Do not give a very philosophical and very imaginative answer. Explain the importance of music in a culturally rich country like India. हमारे culturally rich country भारत जैसी country में music की क्या importance है? Okay, then you have to start speaking about the evolution of classical music in India. State the distinguishing features of Carnatic music. Then compare it with Hindustani music. State the contribution of various singers, musicians to the genre of Carnatic music, and then conclude with the significance, that is the importance of this particular music in the culture of our country. Now let's decode the news. First, Kerala experts for 3-phased easing of curbs. An expert committee headed by former Kerala Chief Secretary K.M. Abraham has recommended a phased relaxation of lockdown. अब एक एक्सपर्ट कमेटी तैयार की गई है जिसके हेड हैं फॉर्मर केरला चीफ सेक्रेटरी, IAS ऑफिसर ही हैं KM अब्राहम. इन्होंने रेकमेंड किया है कि लॉकडाउन अगर आपको रिलैक्स करना है तो फेज्ड मैनर में करना पड़ेगा, right? For areas outside the 7 hotspots districts in the state from April 15, if you want to relax the lockdown, you have to do it in the phased manner. So what are the phases? Phase number 1. For qualifying for phase 1 relaxation, there has to be not more than 1 new case in the district for the entire week prior to the date of review on April 14. April 14 review date है. इससे एक हफ्ते पहले के जो एक हफ्ता होगा इससे. This is April 14. So the prior 1 week's time period or period, in this period there should be not more than 1 new case. Okay, that is phase 1 relaxation. No increase more than 10% of number of persons under home surveillance in the district, and no hotspots for COVID-19 anywhere in the district as identified by health department are the other criteria which are fixed in phase 1 relaxation. Now moving ahead to phase 2 relaxation. A district will qualify for phase 2 relaxation at the time of second review only if there is no more than one new case for the entire fortnight prior to the date of review, that is April 14. Not more than 5% increase in number of persons under home surveillance. Phase 3 relaxation. District will qualify for the phase 3 relaxation only if there is no new case of infection in that district for the fortnight prior to the date of review. Decrease of 5% should be there. Okay, more than 5%, not just 5%, more than 5%. So you have to make sure that you note down this particular box. This is very important for your mains आंसर राइटिंग के लिए. अब तो आपको बहुत अच्छा मटेरियल मिल रहा है न्यूज़पेपर में आजकल, ठीक है. यू आर गेटिंग वेरी नाइस मटेरियल इन द न्यूज़पेपर दीज डेज. फेस मार्क शुड बी कंपल्सरी फॉर स्टेपिंग आउट. देयर शुड बी बैन ऑन दोज अबव 65 years. Okay, of age. Government offices, banks may reopen with 50% attendance. This is the phase 1 relaxation. Identity card must travel purpose to be explained. Odd even scheme for private vehicles. No flights, train service. Total clamp down on vehicle movement on Sunday. One person per house can go outside for 3 hours. No entry of any person from outside the state. This is the phase 3 relaxation. Clear? Supermarkets, malls, cinemas, bars to remain closed. Phase 2 relaxation, autos, taxis may be allowed but only 1 and 3 passengers. This plan is very important. This relaxation phase is very important to understand for your mains purpose and obviously for your interview as well. Now this editorial is very important to study. We are not going to explain the editorial because we have explained in tricks and bits the decentralization of power etc in our previous lectures, but editorials are meant for self analysis purpose. Editorials ना आपके self analysis के लिए होते हैं. तो अगर हम आपको ये भी रटवा देंगे या फिर spoon feed करने लगेंगे तो आप dependent हो जाओगे. We don't want you to be dependent, right? So editorial are meant for your mains and interview and self analysis. They form your opinions, they help you form your opinions, so you have to study them accordingly. We have already discussed the DMA, the Epidemic Disease Act, etc. Okay. Next editorial that you have to study is for better use. So again we have discussed about MP Lats twice or thrice on our channel. हमने MP Lats के बारे में 2-3 बार डिस्कस किया है, तो ये editorial भी आपको खुद से पढ़ना पड़ेगा, ठीक है. Now answer these two questions. You have 5 seconds time. आपके पास 5 सेकंड का टाइम है. ये questions आंसर कीजिए फटाफट. Which of the following acts is or are proposed to be subsumed by Occupational Safety, Health and Working Condition Code 2019? Factories Act, Indian Trade Union Act or EPFMPA Act? Next question is Authorized Economic Operator is a program under the aegis of WTO, WCO, ILU or UNECOSOC, United Nations Economic Social Council. Correct answer to both these questions is, correct answer क्या है फटाफट से बताओ. It is question number 1. The correct answer is only D, that is Factories Act 1948. Question number 2, correct answer is B, World Customs Organization. Now third editorial which you have to read today is no lockdown for abuse. We have discussed on 8th April about the domestic violence cases which are increasing because of this lockdown. In the light of this lockdown and how UN organizations are saying that these domestic violence is a shadow pandemic, right? So you have to go through this analysis. हमने already discuss कर लिया है इस analysis के बारे में. Now these are your homework questions for today. You will find the editorial in the PDF, okay, which we are going to upload on Telegram channel. These two questions are for your homework. ये आपके homework questions हैं, ठीक है? You have to go through these two questions. The fourth editorial which you have to study is it's time for the red berets. The World Health Organization's responsibility is to monitor threats to public health and inform and advise the member countries. But right now, they were not equipped to fight a pandemic of this proportion, of this magnanimity, right? So, how is the WHO funded? What are its roles, responsibilities? That is discussed in this editorial. Next important news, wildlife boards hold virtual meet. The Standing Committee of the National Board for Wildlife had its first ever video conferencing meet where infrastructure projects in 11 states were cleared. Environment Minister Prakash Javadekar has tweeted the same. Standing Committee of National Board for Wildlife had its first ever वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग मीटिंग, जो NBWL के ऊपर जो स्टैंडिंग कमेटी तैयार की गई है, इसकी पहली वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग मीटिंग की गई है, जहां पर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर प्रोजेक्ट्स जो है 11 स्टेट्स में उनको क्लियरेंस मिली है, राइट। इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर प्रोजेक्ट्स हैव बीन गिवन द क्लियरेंस, क्लियर। Of the 11 developmental projects given approval were 2 infrastructure proposals related to setting up power transmission lines, Nagpur Mumbai super highway, small scale stone mining project in Kota, Rajasthan, underground pumped storage facility for generating hydroelectricity, Indian Railways project to build a railway bridge in Madhya Pradesh and Telangana, irrigation projects in Uttarakhand and Telangana, and defense projects in Uttarakhand. So these are the projects which have been given clearance. You can go through this, ठीक है। Then you have to go through the procedure of environmental clearance. This is important for your interview. ये आपके इंटरव्यू के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। Next important news which you need to study is this: importance of soft power is increasing globally. Here the Indian Council for Cultural Relations, this is important for prelims, President and BJP MP Vinay Sahasrabudhe speaks about ICCR's future programs, how it is handling the lockdown and its legacy as it marks its foundation day on Thursday. So here you have to study about the Indian Council for Cultural Relations for prelims. इसका foundation day आज celebrate किया जाता है, 9th of April is the foundation day for ICCR. What is ICCR? It's an autonomous organization. Definitely one question can be framed in prelims on this particular topic. एक question definitely पूछा जा सकता है, right? They can give you 3 statements, then they will ask you which statement is or are correct. आपको 3 statement ICCR के ऊपर देकर पूछेंगे कौन सी statement सही है। ICCR is an autonomous organization. It is involved in India's external cultural relations through cultural exchange with other countries and their people. It was founded in 1950 by Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. He was India's first education minister. Very important point for prelims. ठीक है, तो ये आपको याद कर लेना है अच्छे से। COVID-19 test must be done for free, says Supreme Court. Test relating to COVID-19, whether done in approved government or private labs, shall be free of cost. Supreme Court has ordered this. Issue the necessary directions immediately, the court told the government also. कोर्ट ने कहा है कि जितने भी COVID-19 के टेस्ट हो रहे हैं, चाहे वो प्राइवेट लैब्स में हो या गवर्नमेंट लैब्स में हो, फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट होने चाहिए। Poaching, not virus, is the bigger threat, says tiger expert. The wildlife scientist have said that the wildlife scientist and the expert on tiger conservation, that is Ullas Karant, he has cautioned, he has warned that an increase, spurt means increase in poaching, that is illegal hunting, during the lockdown period poses a greater threat to wildlife than the coronavirus. Lockdown period के दौरान poaching का threat बढ़ता जा रहा है, illegal hunting का threat बढ़ता जा रहा है, ठीक है। इधर लिख लो, spurt means increase, sudden rise, ठीक है, sudden increase. Novel coronavirus is known to affect the domestic cats. Also, a tiger at the Bronx Zoo in US has tested positive for the novel coronavirus as well. Army worm attack adds to Assam farmers' woes. The pest attack army worm has added to the COVID-19 related woes of Assam's farmers. The Directorate of Agriculture said farmers in northeastern Dhemaji district reported army worm attack on the standing crops. What is army worm? It can refer to several species. कोई एक तरीके की worm नहीं है, बहुत सारी species को refer करता है ये. Often describing the large scale invasive behavior of the species larval stage. The armyworm caterpillar, the larval stage of several species of moths, has a voracious appetite. एकदम एक standing crop पे attack करती है तो फिर उसको पूरी उसकी प्रजाति को खत्म करके ही मानती है. So this news is important only for your prelims and GS paper 3. This was all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's class. If you really enjoyed today's class, then kindly share this video with the other aspirants who are self-studying. Subscribe to the channel and like the video as well. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead. Also, there is a small announcement. I have launched e-revisionary booklet for art and culture. The link is given below in the description box. You can gain access to that particular PDF.